Activation code required. Access granted. Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
Paranormal bunker. Y'all come on down and join Nikki, Robert, Kayla, and Cole. Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sit with us as we traverse the portals of the universe. Let loose the secrets of the cryptids. Make haste with the truth of conspiracy. And explore the hauntings of our world. And once again, welcome to the S4 Paranormal Bunker.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the what are we?
S4 Paranormal Bunker.
Yeah,
hello.
That, friend.
Or S4 Bunker, depending upon how long you've been listening.
We are the S4 Paranormals.
So
Yeah, there you go.
It has been an interesting week.
To say the least.
My wife Kayla is now headed, in 5 hours, is headed to first Louisiana, then San Antonio, Texas. And on the way back, they're going to stop in Roswell.
Ooh, cool. Picture time, video time.
Yeah, friend. So they're going to my son's graduation from boot camp for the Air Force. So, friend, good luck to them, because, they could end up in New York. Who knows? We'll see. They're really good with maps.
Kayla talked about, we get lost a lot. I'm like, okay. Definitely keeping her in my prayers so they don't get lost.
Well, that and the fact that, Nikki.
Yes.
There was a bigger screw up with time-related abduction, I think. So.
Okay, do explain.
How me and Kayla have been having issues coming home.
Yeah.
Apparently so has her mother.
Excuse me?
She left her work in Mount Vernon at 4:30 p.m.
This happened today?
Nope, this happened a few weeks ago now.
Okay.
But she left her work at 4:30 p.m. It takes 45 minutes for me to drive home from her house to her house from her work. It takes her about 55.
Okay.
She walked in the door at 5 p.m. She does not remember coming home.
She remembers leaving work?
She remembers leaving work, getting into the truck. She drove out of Mount Vernon, and then it's gone. And she was pulling into her driveway.
Oh, fucking hell.
And now those two are on a road trip.
Have either of them been having any ringing in any of their ears?
Not that they've said, but that doesn't mean anything, because I don't know. Friend, but they're both saying that they are hoping for an abduction on the way to Louisiana because that's a 3-day trip. Then if they could not have to experience that, that'd be awesome.
Well, there are things you wouldn't, yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah,
However,
right.
there are things you don't want to be wishing on that for, and then there are times where you would. So, hey.
And if they could fuck up on the timing again, doing it in one day would be really cool. For
But then that would mean that they have been technically missing for 2.
well, yeah,
Yeah, you don't want
but they get
you
2
don't want
extra
that.
days in Louisiana.
Mm.
Friend,
Hmm.
for plus that also actually means they get to Louisiana.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so God, I got so many freaking questions. It's been quite a wild ride today. To say the least. How long has she had missing time for? Is this the first one that she remembers, or have there
The
been
first one
other
that she can
times?
actually perfectly identify as missing time, because there are other times, but the thing is, I mean, she's 67 years old, and once you drive a single road for 10 years straight, there and back again every day, certain parts of it eventually just start to meld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember.
So, like, she has moments where she doesn't remember going through certain parts of that road, but she doesn't know if that's just old age or what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. Okay. There's things that I really need to say about the things that both you and Kayla have told me, and both privately and publicly. And now that things and this is Kayla's mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One, be checked out by a neurologist because you need to be sure that this is not a medical situation. And yes, I get this. This is 3 different people, but all within a same family. So that's first and foremost. Always get checked out medically. Do your due diligence to yourself and to others in case it is a medical situation. Like with my mom, she was actually having blackouts when she was driving, and she had 2 of them, and on the second one she's like, that's it, I'm not driving again, and she gave up her car and handed her keys over because she did find out that it was there was a medical reason for it. She was having it started with little mini blackouts when she was walking. And when she caught it when it was happening when she was driving, the second time it happened, she was like, nope, that's it. Because I don't want to be liable, not only legally liable, if I injure somebody else because of this issue while I'm driving. I don't want to be the cause of somebody's death in case it creates that kind of a situation because it happens while she's driving. So, and having some kind of car accident or a pedestrian or something. So she was like, nope, second time around, she's like, that's it, I'm done. And they did put her on meds. They did get it taken care of, and she didn't have any more after that. But she was like, nope, I don't trust my body. And because she said she couldn't trust her body, she chose not to drive anymore after that. So do your due diligence. That's what I should have been saying all along. But do your due diligence. Get your medically checked out first before we head down the road of ET abductions. But at the same time, with the kind of things that you guys are talking about, holy cripes. Yeah, and this also leads me into question, okay, what about Kayla's dad? Her siblings, do they have any? Because this can run in families. I found out after my parents were dead, from both of them, in fact, that yeah, they are ET abductees. So was my grandfather, my mom's dad, my mom's mom. And I believe two of the siblings within that family, which I can't get into right now, but I think that's just going to cause a nightmare within the rest of the family members that I've got left alive. Because that's their grandparents and it's a whole big family thing. So, yeah, do your due diligence, to your bodies, to yourself, get things checked out, and then go down the route of ET abductions, because seriously, you got to be sure that it's not a medical condition. However, it really does sound like an ET abduction, but fucking hell. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because it's so convoluted. ET abductions are so convoluted in the sense of there's so very much to them. There's so much information. It isn't just missing time, as we all know. There's so many different subjects to it. Sub-subjects to it, I suppose is how it should be said. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but
Nope.
hello.
so
10-minute tangent?
her sisters would never tell us, guaranteed.
Yeah, I figured.
Fire in the Sky is their most terrifying movie they've ever watched.
Oh, please.
So they are absolutely
Cowboys
terrified.
and you want to talk about terrifying? Try Cowboys versus aliens. Hell, look at oh god, what's the one where ETs come to not Pearl Harbor, but Hawaii in the Pacific.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of the movie.
The one with the board game, Battleship.
Battleship, yes. The movie Battleship. I mean, you talk about try Jupiter Ascending or Ascending Jupiter, whatever the name. No, Jupiter. I think it's Jupiter Ascending. You want to talk movies about abductions? Yeah, you got the Travis Walton story. What about Betty and Barney Hill? Holy fuck, that's the one, pardon my language, that's the one that tripped me out as a kid. I mean, when I was a kid and I first saw that, I was channel 11 or 13 at the time, back in my time frame. 27 or whatever the hell the UVF, whatever it is, VHF channel it was. Anyway, I just... You want to talk movies that are going to get you going? Ooh, yeah. We haven't even begun.
Yeah,
Seriously.
they're absolutely terrified of aliens. Friend. So
Do they say why?
No. Well, they have been ever since the movie Fire in the Sky. That movie scared them.
What do they think
I
of?
think that has a lot to do with their mother. Because
Okay, what about ET?
That loves it when someone is terrified. So, like her husband Brian is scared of the devil. He is a very religious man. So she will walk into the room and start speaking like she's from The Exorcist. And, devil, your mother is here.
Oh my god, now that's funny.
Friend, she bought him this fake taxidermied deer head that hung on the wall, and it was like the Billy the Fish. So it talked.
So in other words, if you, I was just going to say,
it had a microphone.
You move.
It had a microphone you could talk to, so we got a really long line, and
Oh,
she started
fudge.
making it talk, and it scared the hell out of him.
I bet it did.
So, but she
Especially when somebody's not expecting it.
Yeah, she used to do that kind of stuff all the time. So taking the fact that her
Oh.
daughters, this movie scared their daughters, I would not put it past her to take that to the next level.
Oh, I like this woman already.
And the problem is, Kayla gets the same thing from her. She loves to terrorize people, so she has done that to her
And
sister for years.
I was gonna say, I bet they absolutely love Halloween.
Well, like when
Hmm.
a couple summers ago, when SpaceX first started putting all the satellites in the sky, and
Mm-hmm.
they were whizzing past each other, Kayla had her sister believing that one of them was following her, and it was a spaceship, not a satellite.
She didn't.
Yeah, she's an ass.
Oh, oh, she didn't. Oh,
So,
oh dear.
because anytime she would move, she'd just tell him, "Look, that satellite's tracking me right now," or that spaceship's tracking me, and then she'd move another way, and she'd point to another one.
God.
And for some reason, her sister never noticed. Like it just,
That's gullibility.
oh yeah, to the extreme.
Oh yeah, the way you said that. Jesus. Oh,
Like,
oh
well,
man.
it's one of those.
That's almost
things
as bad
where-
as the Min lights following me one time in the middle of New South Wales. Like we were in two different cars. I was by myself in the Mazda, and we were travelling from getting groceries in Parks, New South Wales, heading back to Tullamore, New South Wales, which is an hour's drive. We're taking a shortcut through a off-road part, and to my left, because we drive on the right hand side, like our steering wheel's on the right hand side, we drive on the left side of the road, but there was a blue light to my left, and it was whizzing in and out of trees, going the same speed I was, and that was about 100 kilometers an hour, so 60 miles an hour. So it was just keeping track with me. So
Yeah, I used to scream every once in a while in the car whenever we were going towards Mount Vernon because we're going east to west. And Kayla would be like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "The sun." And she's like, "What? What?" I'm like, "It's following us." And she hated that.
Oh my God, you guys. Mhm.
So, and her dad, well, that's a whole different story that we couldn't even get any good information on. So, but I guess we'll see what happens when they come back. Friend.
Or while they're on the road, you'll hear about it.
Yeah, that's true. So tonight, John was going to join us, but he had a busy week too. So, friend, he is starting work on the 27th. So, friend, he got himself a job, and it's actually a really good job. So, I'm quite happy for him.
Good for him.
He wanted us to
Kind
talk
of a big
about
deal.
vampires. And
Vampires, that's right.
so I asked him to look into all this stuff, and then about 5 minutes before the show, he told me he was going to continue sleeping instead of joining us, so I have nothing for that. But I figured we can talk a little bit about how they're coming up in the world.
Right.
So I asked.
Whoa, what happened there? Did you guys hear that
What
too?
the hell was... Yeah,
Cool.
I was going to say, who the hell was with you?
That was us. It just played 10-second delay or 5-second delay for some reason. So,
That was bizarre.
friend,
That was us? Wow.
yeah,
That did not sound like us.
friend.
Wow.
Well, I recognized your voice first, and then I was weirded out because your lips weren't moving, but you said yeah.
And I didn't hear myself, I heard you.
So, okay. Apparently, there's a new subculture because what the people that used to identify themselves as vampires, I guess they got old and decided they're just goths.
Either that or they've gone into politics. Many
Yeah.
bloodsuckers.
But apparently we have
Just goths. Jeez.
three types of real vampires: sanguinarian, psychic, and hybrids.
Yep.
Friend.
Sounds about right.
And psychokinetic. Don't forget about them.
True. The ones that can move things.
Okay. So I believe these three types actually just feature how they feed.
Mm-hmm.
Because sanguinarians,
They suck.
yeah, they suck. They feed on a very small amount of human blood, but they don't usually bite necks because it's very painful and highly unsanitary. Wash your necks, fuckers.
Wash your neck in the garlic.
I was. Be careful what you suck on.
Whoa, Nikki. Most of them use a syringe or a lancet to feed.
God.
Which?
Oh my goodness sake. So many things to say right now, and I don't dare say.
Well, I want to see a vampire
word.
walking around with a lancet. Like, can I have some?
With a what?
A lancet. You know the poker thing?
Oh my god.
The little thing you poke your finger with?
That's what they're using.
Oh my god.
Friend.
They're using
today.
They're using a lancet to pierce the skin, suck the blood, and then that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Friend. Like,
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, that's not...
So...
oh my god. Okay. There is some... Alright, how do I even approach this? Yeah, no kidding. There are some things that are taking place, excuse me, depending upon who you listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm going to say this.
Out your mouth?
Yeah, preferably. So, all right. I'm trying not to say something, but say something, and I don't know if I can do it because... Okay, so there are people that I know. This gets into certain files, shall we say. But there are people that I know that were MK Ultra'd and trafficked.
Mm-hmm.
And there are things that they remember. And things that they don't talk about. Things that they've actually stated they don't talk about. They state the subject, but then they cut it off. Regarding the subject tonight, oh dear God! Now what are you two doing?
He's trying to find someone with blood.
Well,
yeah, okay.
You just said they cut it off, so I got the scissors out.
You got the scissors. Oh God, I didn't fucking see the scissors. Sorry.
I'm just saying that's way more hardcore than a lancet. Friend, cutting it off.
A lot more than a lancet. So there are things that I've heard, both publicly and privately, that have me questioning a lot of different pieces of information that are coming out now publicly. And there's a number of stories that I've heard. A couple of them I can identify as true because of the energy and there's psychic things that I picked up off of 2 stories that I heard, and I went, oh my God, they're true. Which frightened me even more. But when you're dealing with bloodsuckers, or those that drink blood, there is a medical condition
Iron deficiency.
that has, there's an iron deficiency issue, but there's also some kind of, when people suck on rocks, I can't think, it's like that. There's unusual things that people gravitate to because it's a medical condition. That said, there are also others that are psychologically effed up in the head that do it. And then there are others that are MK Ultra'd and forced to without even recognizing what they're doing because they are abused and trained to do certain things, and then a trigger word is said or something is done to them. Could be a certain kind of tapping on the body. It could be a certain kind of tap or a certain kind of touch or a word or what have you, and they just automatically switch back into normal mode. Really rather frightening, actually, when you think about it.
It's a basis for half of our spy movies that go where the villain goes bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real bad, real fast. Excuse me. So and then you get into what I've heard our Keith Andrews talk about. There's a form of ET that are vampires. Now, I've not experienced that. I've experienced ETs that are like an energy vampire. They remind me of they steal energy. They remind a lot of what some paranormal is that likes to feed on fear off of people. And it's like they suck it right off of you. They like getting their jollies, but it literally feeds them. So I know there are ETs that will do that.
What our
but
Keith is saying there does make sense. There has to be a race out there that feeds off of, and like it doesn't even have to be our blood, as long as the blood carries high levels of iron and other nutrients.
Yes, certain nutrients that they go for. Yeah. It's like, okay, for example, this is going to be really weird, but the correlation to me is this. It reminds me of when I'm ET hybrid pregnant and the babies, certain babies, because of the species they are and the race, certain ones crave, for example, tomatoes. I will crave tomatoes. Now, I happen to be allergic to tomatoes, so I end up having to take an antihistamine or a Benadryl or what have you. But or other ones will crave celery, spinach, and it's very specific things, and I can't think of celery, spinach, cilantro, and the hell is the other one? Anyway, so excuse me. So there are certain kids, certain races of ET that, I mean, they crave very specific nutrients. Well, I would assume that would be like a bloodsucker. So I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I find the subject really rather fascinating. I don't like the idea of a person being killed in order for another person to have their nutrients and sustenance. That I don't like at all. But I find the subject fascinating.
Now,
Yes.
Robert, do you want us to bring that up in here? Like,
No, you can. Yeah,
Like-
I'll just put that there. You tell me if I can find to put it.
friend,
You can
Robert said,
yeah.
like, writes on our little chat thing.
S4 chat in FD. Yeah.
The condition of compulsively eating non-food items is called pica. While general nutritive
There we
oral
go.
exploration is often termed oral sensory seeking or oral fixation, pica is common in children, but it can occur in adults, often linked to the nutrient deficiencies, iron, zinc, autism, or developmental delays. The
Yep.
thing is, I don't know if I would consider that pica, because
Pikachu!
in general, we are supposed to consume blood. I
Meat,
mean,
yeah.
some of the healthiest meats that we consume are supposed to still have the blood in them.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. I go for well done.
So, well,
Medium well.
if you eat it well done,
Mm.
friend, you deserve the vampire treatment. Like, they should bite you now. Friend, I don't even do hamburger well done. Friend, screw that. Friend, but,
Oh, I gotta have my pork well done. That's a different subject matter altogether.
why?
Mm.
That and chicken. Oof.
Chicken sushi.
Oh, no.
Fast way to unaliving, yes.
Friend. Okay, this article, though, that I'm reading is by Joseph Laylock. He is...
A vampire.
No.
Yes, right.
He's a religious studies scholar.
Uh-huh.
Friend,
Definitely
which,
vampire.
so,
Cool.
and he sent this into an actual university as his one of his papers.
Doctorate.
Yeah, and I think he's funny a little bit. I don't know if he means to be, but like he starts talking
Now
about
that's
psychic
gonna be
vampires. And he says
Mm-hmm.
people have auras that protect their energy and chakras, and psychic vampires feed by sipping life energy through a tentacle that's attached to those auras. Fred,
Mm-hmm.
although of course not everyone can
To
see
those.
either-
Wait. That is attached to what now?
the aura.
Tentacles
Okay,
attached
that
to
is
the aura.
not what I thought.
Mm.
That is not what I thought you read.
Fred,
Makes you wonder about all those wrestlers going, suck it.
I thought you said orifice.
same
I
thing.
thought you said testicles. Mm.
So, yes, if feeding on people's energy is ethical. Most vampires believe it is okay to feed as long as they go to a place where there are a lot of people and they take only small amounts of energy. This is the part where I don't know if he's trying to be funny, but I think it's fucking hilarious. Because he says venues where there's a lot of energy, like a rock concert or a Pentecostal church service, are great feeding grounds.
Jeez. Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh my.
A lot of vampires
Oh my.
in the modern day have consenting donors.
God.
People with lots of energy and don't mind giving some of it away. There's also tantric feeding, which involves sexual contact, and he does not go into that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the second you
That's-
said it, I had all kinds of visions in my head, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
That
That's
wasn't in
fair.
your
Oh my
head. That's
God.
on the other screen. That's called Pornhub. Fred.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that? But I've heard of it.
Fred.
God.
Nowadays, according to him, no real vampires that consider themselves vampires believe they're immortal. And this was, he interviewed 1,000 people.
Good God.
So yeah, like he did do his research.
Sounds like it.
Friend, the rest of the stuff is just basic stuff we know, like the Catholic Church condemns vampirism. Friend, don't bite people, that's not nice, type thing. Do unto others. Friend,
Don't bite people.
use a lancet. Friend,
God. Oh my.
friend, and then
You're gonna hear a lot out of me tonight. Oh my.
That's what choir boys always grow up to be. Never mind.
Oh, interesting night. I gotta say.
I like the way he ends his paper. He says, I'm a little concerned about Twilight because these are the most unrebellious vampires we've ever seen. They are essentially Mormon vampires. The author is Mormon, and the Cullen family has Mormon values. And Twilight is not a cult phenomenon, it's mainstream. The vampire has gone from being a horrible monster to the kid next door, so we'll see what happens. Perhaps Edward Cullen will be the last vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not
And
really
Jacob-
wrong. It kind
Jacob
of
will be
did
the next
ruin
part.
the aesthetic.
Very.
What'd you say?
Oh yeah.
What was that, Robert?
What was that, Robert?
I said, and Jacob will be the last furry.
I don't know about that one. Friend, that genre has kind of exploded since Twilight. Friend. But that's because it's mostly cats.
Boom.
Friend. But, like, it is kind of true that, like, since Twilight came out,
Mm.
vampirism is losing its luster, I guess.
And Multnomah Falls.
But
has
now
got
they're bringing.
visitors.
Well, now they're bringing back Buffy, so it'll be all new all over again.
Mm. And I hear that Buffy herself will be in it.
I'm sorry, you'll hear what?
I heard that Sarah Michelle Gellar will actually be in it. I don't know how many of them, but
Okay,
she'll be in it.
Who was the original producer of Buffy? Do you guys
Joss
know?
Whedon.
Was it Joss Whedon?
Yeah. Mm.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, is he running it again?
I don't know.
No, she is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sarah
Right.
Michelle Gellar and oh crumb, I can't remember who else is producing. Let's see, producer, director, and I can't remember where she falls in with it, but she's been putting it together, as I understand it, from the bits and pieces that I've been reading periodically.
Because here's the issue, friend. With Twilight, it's the first one where you fell in love with what has classically been known as a villain, but in the story, he's not a villain at all.
No, in the grand scheme of things, he's not.
I'm worried that without Joss Whedon, and others that were in the original series, they might follow that.
No.
I really hope not.
Based on how I've been hearing Miss Gellar talk about, ouch. Based on the different things that I've heard, where she's been interviewed, or she and somebody else have recorded some information that's been put out publicly. It sounds like the writing is very, very reminiscent of the original. And I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be really good. I do not think this is going to bomb. I think this is going to take off.
Okay, well, I'm not saying it's going to bomb. I'm worried about it taking the genre in the wrong direction and It's because of what is considered popular at this point, where vampires aren't bad. Do you know what I mean?
Mm, yeah.
I'm worried about them falling
It's
into
still
that
going to
trap.
be, but it's still going to be the Buffyverse, which is a big,
Vampire.
yeah, it's a big vampire series. So, you're still going to have the good with the bad. I mean, they're going
and
to.
I'm hoping that they keep it that way, where the main majority of vampires are all villainous. They're assholes.
Yeah.
Well, then they can't have Angel come into it, can they?
He doesn't
True.
count.
Or.
Fuck him. I don't like that guy.
Oh, somebody smack him. Oh,
Yeah.
Cole.
Fred,
Totally
Sorry,
disagree.
I mean, that guy gets a boner just like doing a murder mystery.
Oh, come on. I like these actors.
I like Sarah Michelle Gellar. She was a good Buffy. I watched a few more
Yeah,
episodes.
she was
it got
excellent.
good. I hate some of the side characters. And that's just because I don't like.
Annoyed the shit out of you.
Yes!
You can say
yes. Yeah, they annoyed the shit out of me. Friend.
Like Oz, Seth Rogen, or whatever his name was. Scotty
Oh,
Down.
no.
Friend.
No.
No, the girl opposite Buffy that wants to be her
Tara.
friend, but a complete bitch.
Willow.
No, not Willow. Not Willow.
No.
I've always liked Willow. I love the actress that plays Willow. She's Latina. I like, or Greek maybe. Friend.
Are you talking in the last, like, two
No, she's in the
two
first episode.
seasons?
She's in the first episode.
Okay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Friend.
Oh. You're talking
Charisma
one
Carpenter.
Charisma Carpenter?
Yeah, Cordelia.
Oh,
I fucking
Cordelia,
hate that
yes.
woman. And I don't mind her as an
I loved
actress.
her. She
I
was-
hate her character.
I love Charisma.
Friend. And Spike I hated.
Oh, no.
Masters. How can you hate
No.
Spike?
He's such a cack. Like.
Oh, no. No. Okay, you got to remember, you're dealing with a hardcore Buffy fan here. So
I know.
I'm going to shut you down at every fucking step.
There are
I'm
characters
here to
I
tell
loved.
you.
I like Giles.
I
Giles
understand you
is-
have your opinion, and I'm trying to get. I tried to remind myself that, but
Giles was cool. I always loved the old guy who knows everything.
yeah,
Friend.
he's a phenomenal singer too.
Motherfucker, that just reminded me of something. The old guy who knows everything.
Yeah, well, that was Donald
There is
Sutherland
a
in the movie.
new theory on Doctor Who.
Oh, yes.
Oh God.
Did you know he was in Rugrats?
Yeah. He did one of the voices, yeah.
No. He's Tommy
Oh, the
Pickles,
actual
guys.
chap? Yeah. That's
He
what I say,
has
one
a
of the voices.
screwdriver.
Yeah.
Friend, he plays with dialects. They're in the cartoon.
Yep, I've seen that.
And he's always going on an adventure with his red-headed companion.
Mm-hmm.
Friend, Tommy Pickles is Doctor Who. I love that theory. Friend,
Yeah, I used to watch all of that with my kid.
right?
Rugrats and all of them.
Friend, I'll be happy if they make a reboot and actually do it well. Friend, Giles can't be there, can he?
Yeah, actually he can. He lived through the last episode.
Did he?
He survived. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, he's gonna be old as shit.
Well, he will be an old man that knows everything.
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, he would probably end up, depending upon how they do his character, because they got rid of the council.
Mm.
They
The
got rid
Watchers.
of the Watchers, the English council. So,
Mhm.
his library would probably be the only library left that
Mhm.
has his and the actress that plays Willow married the actor who played. He went into
Hennigan.
Angels.
Alexis Denisoff.
Thank you. Yes. So that character and that character's library, Angel's library, and the other one that I mentioned earlier, Giles. Those would probably be the only libraries left. I mean, you think about it. If they get rid of, you think about the characterization. Yeah, I love the Buffy verse. Can you frickin' tell? They were my sleep tapes at times back in the 90s. You recorded off the TV onto a VCR tape, and but now I've got it on. Those are all gone, and I've got the DVDs. So, but yeah, it's you get into the characterization of stuff, and you can come up with some pretty interesting storylines.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact that they made Willow the kind of witch that how dark she went, and to bring her back. So then it's about controlling her abilities, her energies. Where do they want to take the character Buffy? Where do they want to take each one of the each one of the characters? I mean, and now that they've got the actress that played Dawn, Buffy's sister, now that she's deceased,
Yep.
how are they going to play? Yeah, how are they going to have that character? Are they going to do a tribute to her? Because she was a wonderful actress.
Michelle Trachtenberg.
And she was, yeah, thank you. So, I mean, there's so many different avenues that they can take this into, and they really never got rid of Glory in the grand scheme of things. So they could conceivably bring Glory back. Although why, I don't know, but I mean, there's a possibility. There's so many different dimensions too. You know, look at what they did with the Angel character, where they took him into another dimension. They took the entire cast into another dimension. In one of I don't remember what year it was, first year, second year, something. And how that all came about. They bring a scientist back because she got or a librarian because she got sucked in. Yeah. So, I mean, they've got a lot to play with regarding the paranormal. And a lot to play with. And how many years later? I mean, you're looking at what, 30 years later? So, yeah, you've got a lot of time. A lot of things can happen. You can create anything with this.
Well, and there's a lot of people that were in it that weren't really famous then, that are there.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're going to be able to afford them. Like Pedro Pascal.
And David.
Yeah, like obviously, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she will do it no matter what because she is
the original.
Yeah, and she's attached to it. Robert, I just saw that message.
Well, and her kids are older too.
Friend. Yeah, like
all right, what are you putting in? Oh my god. All right, smarty pants.
And there's some apparently from the original thing that can never be in it again.
Because they were killed off.
No.
Oh, well, or
Okay,
they're
yeah,
They're tied
elsewhere.
to other
Franchises.
no.
No?
Isn't one in jail?
Yeah.
Is that the one you were trying to work around?
Yeah, well, like they're tied to other criminal cases, friend.
Yeah.
So,
I thought she
Whoops,
got
I hit a
out though.
button.
huh?
I thought she got out though because she spent her time in jail.
Male.
Not a girl. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a male.
All right.
friend. And actually, that was pretty much the last thing he did.
Mm.
So, friend, but there's quite a few
Well,
that
they
they
can
can
still
bring back.
they can still bring them. They can bring them back as paranormal, as ghosties.
Mm.
Ghosties
Well,
with the mosties, or
with technology
on the
today,
side of
they-
heaven.
With all the technology today, they'll be able to.
Oh yeah, AI can do an awful lot, but I don't know how. I mean, how
Yeah.
willing are they? Because then that gets into a whole nother
Mhm.
situation.
If they don't want to be in it, they can't use them. Yeah.
Well, and there are laws that are in the process of going through. Or if they're laws, I want to call them laws, but I don't remember if they're actual laws yet or not. But there's something about.
Mary.
I saw an article, and it was something about how it's like the Screen Actors Guild. I don't remember who it was, but it makes me think that it's the Screen Actors Guild, but I could be very, very mistaken in that. But do your own research on this. But there's some kind of lawsuit going. I read some article about, or they're putting together a lawsuit. I can't remember how the wording went, but anyway, it was about how they're going after AI companies to keep the sovereignty of acting and not via AI. Because then you get, it's basically stealing the identity and the intellectual property, not only of the individual who's doing the acting, but also from the companies that are using it's quite an
Representing them.
interesting, yeah, representing them. It's quite the interesting subject matter when you really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So well worth a number of reads.
Yeah.
Anyway. What?
I'm just wondering now if they're going to bring if they're going to try and have Eddie Murphy come back as a vampire, like he did that one lot as a movie.
Well, Eddie Murphy has said no matter what, the part has to be perfect for him to ever come back to acting. And so the last thing he did was Beverly Hills Cop. And to him, it was the perfect role.
Yeah.
What the hell was it that he played as a vampire?
Vampires in Brooklyn.
Vampires in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's not what I was. Okay, it's not what I was. That's what I was.
It didn't do well.
No.
So.
Well, he's done the Haunted Mansion, so that wasn't really all that good. So.
That's true.
So it's not Blade. Who the hell is it? The one that
was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was Blade because it's the one where they open their mouths.
Yeah, they made the dogs, the little whatever they were, like the
they splayed
the ones from Stranger Things.
Predator.
Yeah.
Well, they do that in Blade, but not in the first
Number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that in
I think it's 3 or 4.
What is the one that? It's the first time they use the word lichen in a movie, really.
Yeah, that one. The one where she gets pregnant and has
it's one of my freaking favorites.
half and half.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that specific movie, Robert, she ends up being
Underworld.
Underworld. Yeah, that last movie, I am not a happy camper about.
Their mouth split open.
The way they, it's where the mouth split open. But that last movie, whoever wrote it, really, really pissed me off as a fan of that series. Hardcore, because
when you guys get a chance, you really need
not
to watch Sinners.
Watch what?
Sinners. It is the newest
SINNERS?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
You know who Michael B. Jordan is?
Yeah.
So it is vampires in 1920s Mississippi.
Oh man.
And it is a
that's gonna be a
good rendition of the way this is done. Like it's
wow.
Friend. Yeah, like whenever they make a movie like this, they always fuck up on something stupid. Where like they'll make a movie and it is supposed to be 1956, and the two vehicles they use in the chase will be from 1959. Like it's stuff like that. They'll fuck up something. This was damn near perfect. Even the guns, because they were supposed to be considered older guns, they were at least 10 years before the time of this movie. Yeah.
Prior, yep.
Yeah.
Did you say Mississippi?
Yeah. I think it's in Mississippi.
Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back.
And it's based in 1930s Mississippi.
1920s, late 1920s.
20s, okay. Yeah, no, I've not heard of this one.
Like they are going through the
depression
as they're
man, that's a rough. There's a lot of rough areas in this country, and that's one of them in that time frame.
Yep.
And
then we're getting 2 new paranormal type movies this year that were featured at Super Bowl. For Disclosure Day. For actually, Nikki, I'm sorry, but I think that one actually looks really good. It is presenting it in a way that I kind of like. Where it's got a 5 viewpoint type situation where there's different people, like different viewpoints from the government, from the media, from regular people who are experiencing things, and us.
That's the one that's made by Steven
Spielberg.
Yeah, there we go.
And then we get another new sun one, where the sun is dying. Yay! It's amazing how Hollywood always seems to speed that up really fast.
What's the name of that one?
Give me 1 second.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Boom-boom-boom. Boom-boom.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh, I've heard of that one. How is it? I've heard of... I just didn't know what it was.
Well, it's a new popular thing, so... I'm trying to remember his one. Ryan Gosling is in it.
Oh.
And he's trying to save the Earth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for me to see Disclosure Day, let's put it this way, I'm not putting money into it. I'm not going to go into a theater to see that movie. That's going to have to be...
well, I don't go to see any movies in theaters anymore. I wait till they all come out.
Oh, man. I just got... Sorry.
Friend.
That's disgusting.
But
there we go. Yeah,
it's one of those ones that
a little
it's
concerned.
going to lead us more into what's real. I
don't know if it is or not.
They show in the trailer that I love, because it actually shows a crop circle being made in a way that doesn't seem possible, but is really cool the way they show it. Where the guy's standing in the middle.
Is that the one with the lightning ball?
No, the guy's just standing in the middle of a cornfield, and it starts laying itself down in random intervals.
Oh, how
Almost
interesting.
like they're fucking 3D printing a crop circle.
Oh, no, that's an interesting thought.
The turbines are doing
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah, like, friend, I don't know, I think it's one of those ones that I don't put a lot of
really
belief into.
Well, that parrot's talking a lot.
Yeah, he is.
An opinion too.
Yes, he does.
But I don't put a lot of belief into it, but I think it's going to be highly entertaining. And nowadays, that is 90% of what I'm looking for out of a movie. I'm not watched. I don't want to
go ahead.
Friend, not really. I do that at night while I'm sleeping.
There's a lot of things that I've stopped watching. A lot of TV, a lot of TV shows that I've stopped watching. A lot of, I'm fed up.
Mm-hmm.
And when I find something that I deeply love and I treasure it, and just an FYI, when Buffy the Vampire Slayer came out in, I believe it was 1997. It was either 96 or 97.
97.
I was right in the middle of going through the end of my training in my counseling. And there is a reason why I'm bringing all this up. But I was also just getting out of my self-defense classes, hand-to-hand street combat fighting. And at the same time, I was also going through being a pilot in SSP. And I was very, very into things like Taibo and martial arts, self-defense, strength training, different aspects of fitness, all of that kind of stuff. And that show really came on at a time in a span of time to where I think it really affected a lot of people, in the sense of, for a lot of women, they were able to take their power back. And that was something that was discussed a lot during that time frame between 97, because of this show, between 1997 all the way through the early 2000s, because I think it was, 7 years, Robert? Yeah, so, and then Angel went for another, was it 2 or 3 years after that? I don't remember.
Yeah, they started
Because I
2
think
years after.
they were
So they
on
both
for
had the
5.
same amount. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you've got quite the series of different things going on, and the different aspects. In the 90s into the early 2000s were really kind of a volatile time for a lot of women, and the fact that they could put out something that was so empowering, where women could take back their energy, take back their power, not their energy, but their power, was a really big deal back then. So for somebody like me, going through all of that shit and all of that trauma, it really helped instill the physical training that I was already doing. The training that I was doing in SSP, combined with the training that was in the clone body. That's a whole other subject. Because the clone body was very different than when you're in your own physical body. Because the clone bodies don't have any physical ailments, unless, of course, you've been shot or stabbed or things of that kind of nature. A different ballgame, because then they're trying to patch you up, trying to stitch you up, and all of that. But my point being is that for somebody like me in the 1990s, it really came into kind of like its own thing for me, because it allowed more power. There was a different mindset, and it really made a lot of women stronger. I knew a lot of women who used that as kind of like between you had Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh my God, Robert, what is the one female? Australian or New Zealand? I think it's New Zealand. Warrior Princess.
Xena Warrior Princess.
So you've got you had Xena coming on at the same time. You had a lot of powerful women. Yeah, in television, a lot of women who were representing powerful women, and that was a big deal back then. Especially with the physicality, the hardcore physical training.
Well,
yeah.
It was the start of Tomb Raider. Was right
Yes.
after that. And it's not even just that. Even in movies that were featured around that time, they featured women as stronger people.
Yes, they did.
Who played Tomb Raider first? What was her name? Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
And started her career in Hackers. And she was considered a strong female character that could compete with the men in an area that wasn't considered a female area.
Fight the system.
Yeah. Hack the planet.
Hack the planet, that was it.
Fight
the fairies. That was the supernatural version of it.
You had like different characters in movies that on some of them were considered side characters, but they weren't, because it was actually a group ensemble. And the women were portrayed stronger than anyone else usually.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Well, yeah. I will tell you that the 90s was a different thing for me. Because when you were getting into Buffy, I was still playing with Pogs. Okay.
Well, when I was watching Buffy, I was in the process of cutting up land hills on the piece of land that I was renting, and I was terracing the backyard. So I was in the process of building terraces in my backyard so that our family could have homegrown veggies. And we didn't just feed our family, we ended up feeding a number of neighborhood families because I had so much purple broccoli. I had purple broccoli and fennel coming out our ear, and tomatoes, Roma tomato. Oh my God.
Cool,
We had a
broccoli.
crop of Roma tomatoes, purple broccoli, and fennel like it was going out of style. Oh my God. So yeah, I ended up having I had a 25-foot fennel plant, and then one that was about 20 feet tall, and the other one was about 18. So, and the kids in the neighborhood, I had to teach them, you don't eat from the bottom because the cats like to piss on everything. So go from the middle all the way up, and you can, get any of the, we washed the plants and actually washed them because, hello, I was an organic home food grower, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, and yeah, oh my God, the kids would come over. Nikki, can we pick it now? You can eat the brown seeds or the green ones. The green ones are a lot more licorice. Oh, good. That's the one we'll eat. Okay. And they were eating it like it was going out of style.
Being told, mistress of the vine.
Yeah, I mean, they were, and honeybees, and I used to love these little birds. They would hang, I call them nuthatches. They're not the nuthatches or the finches, but I think they were I think it was a titmouse. I don't remember the exact, but they're little. They're not much bigger than, say, like a half dollar. Really long little tail, long skinny legs, little tiny feet, and they'll grab onto a frond, fennel frond, and they'll hang upside down and they'll go after the aphids, the prolific aphid eaters. And so I used to have all these bumblebees and black and yellow bumblebees and the meat eater, the bees that were meat eaters, they liked the tree out back, so they stuck out back, and all the honeybees were swarming the hollyhock that I had and the fennel plants. Cosmos too. Love the cosmos. God, they're fun. Easy to just throw out the seeds, and man, that stuff grows like a weed. Produces the most beautiful little flowers. Babbling now. Anyway, but yeah, back in that day, we were, I was very strong. Very, very strong, hauling wheelbarrows of dirt around and doing all sorts of stuff. So, and doing little mini classes sometimes in my backyard or in my front yard. So, teaching kids different things, doing different outdoor activities, and having a good time. Usually, while practicing some exercise things. So, and it was because of these shows. I mean, you wanted to stay strong. You wanted to stay well and healthy.
Brandon.
Yes.
Well, that comes into the second part that we were supposed to talk tonight.
Uh-huh.
Not everyone does that in the same way.
To stay strong and healthy?
Yeah.
You're right.
Heard of this 27 Club?
27 Club? No.
Okay. The 27 Club refers to famous musicians and artists who died at the age of 27, a tragic phenomenon popularized by the deaths of iconic figures like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, and Amy Winehouse.
Yes, I have heard of this. I take it back.
Bran.
I didn't realize that that's what it was. I don't remember that's what it was. Anyway,
it also
sorry.
refers to the idea that the deal at the crossroads gives you 10 years.
Wow.
So, meaning each of these artists signed that deal at the age of 17.
Jeez.
And
The 10-year plan.
because the group also includes blues pioneer Robert Johnson
Wow.
and K-pop star John Hugh. I don't know. I think I fucking destroyed that name, but I don't know K-pop, so their deaths, often linked to substance abuse, mental health struggles, or the pressure of fame, created a cultural pattern of lost talent at a young age, with a core group dying within a few years of each other in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The thing is, Fran, most of these people have been known to take their own lives.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, what about Buddy Holly and the Big Bopper? How long have they been?
They were like 32, I think, or 34.
Okay. So that's what I couldn't
Buddy
remember.
Holly was. I can't remember what age the actual Big Bopper was at that point, but he was a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
But this also includes like Brian Jones, founding member of Rolling Stones. Ron Pigpen McKernan, keyboardist for the Grateful Dead.
Interesting.
John Michael Busquet, influential artist. Mia Zaptapa, lead singer for the Gits. And Rudy Lewis, singer for the Drifters.
Interesting.
It is like a high, and now we have a lot of actors that are making jokes about having sold their soul to the devil.
Yeah, and that's not so funny.
Like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did it once. Because everyone questioned how he shot up to stardom like he did. Friend. Which really, his is just, honestly, his is linked to hard work, dedication, and an insane regimen.
Just found Big Bopper was 28 when he died.
Was he 28? Okay.
Yeah.
Really? I thought he was a lot older than that. Friend.
I did too. I thought he was like
Maybe
5 years
35.
older.
Friend. And now here's the thing. Bob Marley is not part of the 27 Club. But he is questioned to have actually done a Crossroads deal.
Interesting.
Friend, Bob, not Bob, maybe, the fuck is his name?
No, you're telling the story.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Actually claimed to have sold his soul to the devil.
There's a few people in recent years that have stated it quite publicly.
Yeah, and there's also a few people who people question whether they have or not, including Little Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, friend, which if she didn't do it before, she has now because she's now Trump's best friend. But
supposition.
There's
it's just a theory.
Snoop Dogg, but he completely denies it because he believes that he's a very spiritual person and has his beliefs that are very well rooted. So
I thought he became a born again Christian.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think that one's just a claim because of some of his lyrics and his mannerisms that he does and things like that. Oprah Winfrey is the biggest one. I mean, who the hell can afford to give away that many cars?
Well, you make deals with the right people. It doesn't. It's not about.
Just said it.
It's not about you make. What I mean is you make deals and contacts with the right people. Doesn't necessarily mean you sold out. I used when I was an advocate, and there were times that I was doing special events for certain situations. I used to go into companies, into corporate companies, and say, "Hey, we're doing this special event. It's for this subject matter. Would your company be willing to make a donation?" And a lot of times they would, depending upon what the subject matter was for. And this was for helping. Well, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway,
Yeah.
so point being, it's very possible those kind of deals were made, and they each got something out of it.
Holy
So
shit.
it can easily be construed as that person giving those vehicles away, when actually it's the car company itself coming together with whatever group, and how they advertise it. It's all about the marketing company and all of that. So there's all kinds of things that get into this.
Friend,
What were you gonna
yeah.
say, Cole?
Do you guys know what Quoria is? Or, yeah, Quora.
Quora?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a website where you can ask questions and get answers.
Yeah, all kinds of questions. Some
So-
weird shit comes up on it too.
Oh, yeah. So,
What have you been playing with?
the first thing, the first thing that came up when I put in Deals with the Devil for Quora was, how can I sell my soul to the devil using the pentagram?
Oh, jeez.
First 5 comments are about how you don't want to do that. The devil is bad. Friend. Number 6 is kind of interesting. If you are interested, I've been exchanging souls for about 35 years now. I don't do it often, and almost all the humans who have offered to steal their souls have changed their mind. What is you interested in exchanging for? The kid says, I just want to pass an exam or maybe 2. I'm not looking for any wealth. I'm willing to give 5 years of my life.
Bloody hell.
Right? And there are other people who answered for him of what they want. I found the best answer: dominion over hell to punish the wicked. That's a good exchange. Friend.
Please visit chat
Many
GBT.
things to say.
Like, a lot of people are asking for money, of course, and wealth. And,
Yeah.
So many fucking things to say right now.
right? Like, it's... The thing is, Quora's not regulated.
Sentient.
Well, no, it's not regulated. It might be sentient, Robert. You don't know yet anymore. Friend, I mean, we found out last night Alexa has 8 different voices that they can use.
Yep.
Friend, and I don't like any of them.
Shit.
Yeah, and I don't like any of them.
I thought it only had one.
Nope.
Because they don't have Aussies.
Because when you update her, she picks a new voice.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Pardon my
Well,
mouth.
I'd probably pick a new voice if I was updated too.
Right? Friend.
God.
And she is absolutely not a racist.
Uh-huh.
Because she refuses to do an Irish voice.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Friend. I asked for
that
all
Guinness
kinds
in
of
ya.
things from her last night, and she wouldn't do any of them. Friend. She's not
God,
a
I'm
teen
afraid
player.
to ask with how you just said that.
Friend.
It's all in how
Well,
you said that, Cole.
We asked for a Canadian voice. We asked for an Irish voice. We asked for a black voice.
And she didn't do Mrs. Brown's voice.
No! Like,
Oh.
you remember that episode, friend?
Yeah.
I want that!
They went from
Oh
the
my
British
God.
one to
That's
to
a
the
funny
Irish one.
episode.
Friend, I
Oh
so
my God.
want that.
Stick your head out the window.
Yeah. Friend, like... Friend, oh, Nikki, did you get snow
Okay,
this
now
morning?
that was not fair. I was just nearly choked on that.
That's what she said.
Well, you shouldn't be swallowing when we're on here.
Nikki, did you get snow last
Oh
night?
my God, you're such a smartass, Robert. Fucking hell! What
Nikki,
did you say,
did,
Cole?
did you get snow last night?
No, not last night.
Really? We did.
Mm.
No, we had. Matter of fact, yesterday. Oh, fudge buckets. Monday was a beautiful day. It got really cold yesterday. Well, technically, still today. Um, we had some moderately okay weather, but I heard like in Kent and South Seattle, they got all kinds of weird weather.
Yep, I got a friend
Haven't
over
had
in
anything up here.
near the Delaware, and he said that it was snowing over there. Not the last couple of days, but it was a few days before that.
Yeah, tomorrow at noon we're supposed to have snow again.
Yeah.
Wow.
For
I know just 10, yeah, more like 15 to 25 minutes north of me. Yeah, they got some snow, but not.
and Kayla is such an asshole. When I dropped her off at work tonight, I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about the weather, and she patted me on the chest and said, "Well, you enjoy that, sweetie." I'm like, "You dick," because it's like 75 in Texas right now. Friend,
83 down here. Oh, that's what the thing here says. Not 82 now. No, 83. I just updated it.
Isn't that where you just
It's
want to go say F off?
yeah, we're
severe
at
thunderstorm
31.
warning.
We're at 31, and we're
Yeah.
supposed to get down to 26.
Stop that. Stop
Uh,
that.
Friend,
yeah, what do we got here? It is 34 right now.
man, how come everybody's warmer than me?
Because we're in Australia.
What
Well, I
the
am.
fuck?
Hey John, how you doing?
Hello, John. John boy.
John's not here.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
wasn't he?
It literally sounded. What the hell just happened? It literally sounded like
Like
John was there talking to you, Cole, saying something next to you.
Mm.
Nope.
What
Oh, just got the
the
filters.
shit?
Okay, you guys stop. I'm starting to freak out now. I'm all alone.
He's
This
all
shit ain't cool,
alone.
guys.
No one there beside him.
Two psychics. Let's freak out the non-psychic.
Yeah, this is great.
No shit. That was not my
Welcome
accent.
in, John boy.
I've got 2 weeks of this bullshit. Fred,
Truly, Cole, I did not mean to freak you out. But
no, I am
that's
quite excited.
funny. The fact that I that's actually really funny.
I'm going to take the next 2 weeks and fix up our back bedroom so that me and Kayla can move in there.
Sage.
Because we've been sleeping in our living room for like 3 years. Robert, you got to quit it.
I was saying
I
sage.
was just thinking sage, Palo Santo. Oh, cripes.
Good news.
No, he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh, what's that little black
you were
and silver
saying,
doing out
Cole,
Friend,
you were saying that you've been out in the
yeah,
living
so
room for the last 3
because
weeks.
of how many people we have in our house, for the last 3
Uh-huh.
years,
Oh, yeah.
we've been sleeping in our living room. Like our bed is moved
All
out
right.
to the living room.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And with Hunter moving out and Jalen, we can now move
Yeah.
into the back bedroom. But remember John's cat Moose?
Yeah.
Friend, well, we have to replace the carpet in that back bedroom now because of that little shit.
Oh no.
Friend, so I'm just gonna rip out all the carpet and then I got a rug that's just gonna go in after I
Yep.
use that TPI stuff or TSP. Friend,
TSP.
yeah, friend, and then
I know it well. I hate that
I'm
stuff, but
hoping
it
by
works.
the time Kayla comes home, I will have our bedroom completely set up. Friend,
Oh, that would be good for her.
yeah,
For both of you.
friend. So, but we'll see. Friend, depends on how much shit continues to happen in our lives.
I understand that
Friend.
really
What
well.
sort of flooring is underneath the carpet? Is it just wood
It's
planks
just yeah,
or metal? Or?
it's wooden subfloor, but whoever
That's what I was going to ask.
whoever redid this house sucks
Yeah, right.
because the original stuff is OSB plywood.
Okay, so I was gonna say, are you gonna sand over it and make it polished or anything? But if it's like that, no chance.
Like, and with that
You
stuff,
can't.
well, with
No.
that stuff, it's really good plywood.
Right.
And then whoever redid it,
Mm-hmm.
however many years ago,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just replacing the subfloor in the places it needed to be, they just took the entire floor and covered it in 3/4 inch particle board.
Yeah.
Oh, for
That
fuck's
they glued
sake.
it down.
It's-
So
Which means prying that. Oh my god,
yeah,
I know what
I have
that's
to
like.
scrape every part of it and just get it
Yeah,
all
I
up
was
and-
going to say.
And we already had to do it.
It's like you have. It's like dealing with a jackhammer on
Yeah.
a floor and then trying to peel and pry it up.
Well,
I am so sorry.
I have some fairly big tools that are made for it, so that I've
That's what
collected.
she said.
Yeah, Fran, she liked them. Fran, we have enough kids to prove it. But
I was gonna suggest getting some of those tongue and groove ones to just put them in over top.
oh
And,
fuck no!
No.
Have you
Like
ever
the point
done
before?
that?
Yes, we did to a kitchen
Fuck
in
that
Tullamore.
shit. That is
Yeah.
horrible stuff. No, I think like we were actually thinking because it's cheap, it's easy, it's quick.
Mm-hmm.
Having Hope Depot come in and laminate the entire, or do not laminate, linoleum in the entire
Linoleum?
house,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that works.
Fred.
Hmm?
Because it's a trailer, like it doesn't need really.
Mm.
You're going to have cold
It doesn't need anything
floors.
big. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no, we'll put rugs over it. We already have 15 rugs. Because anytime
Okay.
Kayla's mom buys a rug and then finds out she doesn't like it, we get it. So,
You get it and you put it in the cupboard now.
Fran, I should have 2 coming to me in the next couple months. So, and we only need 2 more to run in the kitchen and the living room, or in the dining room. Other than that, every other place is already covered with a rug.
Mm-hmm.
Used to do that.
Fran, so, and like the one we have in the back bedroom, there won't be a piece of exposed flooring. Like, it fits exactly in that bedroom.
Cool.
So, it's just been a bitch to store.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only problem.
Wow.
So, and then I got to make sure that Kayla has her entertainment,
Yeah.
which is kind of a gift for me as well. It's not that I get to use it; it's the fact that I get to go buy it. I get to go buy a new TV.
Oh, you don't get to use it.
Because we're gonna get a new TV for the bedroom. She cannot fall asleep without. And now we changed what we're listening to at night.
Mm-hmm.
There is something you guys need to check out. It's fucking hilarious. It's called The Sleepy Physicist.
Mm-hmm.
Fran,
Okay.
and he just talks about different shit that, like, we found the weakest point in the universe. He does a 4-hour show on it. And then he'll talk about it, and then halfway, like, part ways in between, like, he'll do 2 sentences of that. He says, but, you know, your eyes are getting very, like, heavy, and you're starting to fall asleep, but it's okay. We'll just keep talking. Like, Fran, and it works for Kayla. Fran, so, because we were watching Mr. Ballin', but then she started getting nightmares. Fran.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing listening to Mr. Ballin as you're falling asleep? I mean, what the hell? That's gonna give you nightmares. What the shit?
Her mom has listened to for 3 years, and she loves it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The only problem is the kids have been messing with her algorithm on YouTube.
Right.
At her house. So she'll watch an episode, she'll fall asleep to Mr. Ballin'. She wakes up, and it is the most terrifying stories we can come up with in the dark.
Yep. And her grandkids are doing that?
Well, yeah. Friend,
Oh man,
I told
that's
John
that.
he actually has to like slow down on scaring his grandma because he actually is
Yes.
going to give her a heart attack one of these days.
Well, I don't know how it happened.
Oh,
I used to go to sleep with the rainstorm with the black screen on the TV right here,
Yeah.
and woke up the other morning to the end of Labyrinth. So I don't know how that came on.
Friend, the other thing we
oh,
found is,
been there.
have you guys heard of those frequency
Yep, binaural
things?
beats,
Yeah, well, it shows like
similar to yeah,
black light scene
yeah,
of like mushrooms or a
Yep.
night sky.
Yes.
or the
Friend,
Yes.
ocean for the
we
night.
were
Yeah.
using those too, but they don't work as well for her. Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then you haven't hit the right frequency yet. Because when
Yeah.
you hit the right frequency, it'll knock your ass right out.
Well, no, they do it for me. But for her, I think 427 hertz is not the right frequency.
No, what about? There's so many different ones though, Cole.
Because the thing is,
There's
they
four.
knock her out, but she's getting bad dreams with it.
Right,
And it's like the real bad dreams that, like, they're life bad dreams.
opening the wrong doors. Yeah.
So, friend, whereas Sleepy Fizzes just
Okay.
fills her minds with space. The only thing is, she found one that she can't watch because it made her question whether the universe was real.
Oh, that's not good. Um. Wow. Okay, so
I agree, Robert.
there are a number of other ones that she can potentially use too. So tufted titmouse. Oh yeah, there we
no,
go.
Nikki, I was agreeing. He said it isn't.
Oh, okay. I had to come in and I thought, okay, they put something in chat, so I gotta go frickin' look.
No, that
No,
was
they didn't.
when you were talking about it beforehand.
Yeah, I found that out. God. Oh, weird night.
I don't have an issue falling asleep to most things. Like, and I really actually do enjoy paranormal stories when I fall asleep.
Well, I'm usually waking up about 5 in the morning when the light's starting to come up out through the window there.
Yeah, well, and so are we. That's the thing. Like, our schedules have changed, and so, friend, by the time
Yeah,
we are trying to fall
acclimating.
asleep, yeah, it's 8 a.m. when we're actually trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
And now I got to switch back
I
to
never have
studios. You don't have what?
I never have natural light in my room anymore. I have a daylight light bulb in my room if I want natural light, or I go outside, or I'll go out to the living room or into the dining area of the kitchen and open up the curtains, blast bright light in here.
Yeah, see, so I've
So
got blankets up on our windows in the living room. But the moment
yeah,
I
I've got
move that
foil
bed
on
back
my
there,
bedroom window.
when I move that bed us into the back bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
that will all come off because I hate it. I love having the windows
Natural
filled
light?
filled with sunshine.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I miss not having natural light and doing the I used to years ago I used to do the go to bed at dusk, get up at dawn as soon as the light would come in through the window. I can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that I really miss is not being able to have not just one window, but a couple of windows in a bedroom with light that you can actually access the window, and you don't have to have foil up on the window to keep the cold out, and really good, not double, but I'd prefer triple pane windows and really good storm windows on top of that, and have it to where you can open up the curtains. And it's just things that I really miss,
Yeah, well,
It's simplicity stuff. It's
yeah,
just the simple stuff that I really miss.
like
Because I'm basically in a square box right now.
I had to make a compromise with Kayla
Yeah, I know.
because a
I know,
lot of
Robert.
our you can see the entire inside of our living room and dining room through the windows in the front
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
because they're floor to ceiling.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
used to have that.
in order to make her still feel
Private.
comfortable, I have to get
Mhm.
that stuff that allows light in, but
Yep. Doesn't
just
let it out.
looks like aluminum foil on the outside.
Yep.
Or a mirror, I guess,
Mhm.
on the outside.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna put that up on the outsides because I'm from an area that is sunshine 90% of the year, even though
Yep.
it's one of the
That's
snowiest
good.
places out there.
Mhm.
Even in this, when we get snow, we still have sunshine with it.
Mhm.
Well, and not only that, snow reflects the sun. So, I
Yeah.
mean, you're going to get, with that, you're going to get a lot of natural sunlight coming in through the windows because of the reflection factor,
Yeah, and so like
let
I
alone
love
sunburn factor.
the sun. Whereas
Yeah.
Kayla's used to Washington, so it's not that big of a deal to her 6 months out of the year.
No, I miss it, but
Whereas I
still,
actually have
it's a big deal.
Like I have to take vitamin D in order to actually get it. Friend.
Yeah, that's one thing that I make sure I take every single day is liquid vitamin D3
So, but like Kayla's
and
used to not
K2.
having it out of that. I'm
Yeah,
not.
you've got to.
Friend.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, and see, living in Washington State, most people know that they need a daylight light bulb in wintertime, and they need to do your own research, but increasing your own liquid vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 because, you check your levels and make sure that they're in an okay way, via blood test and all of that. But it's a big deal.
Yeah.
When you live in a state that really in end of September, beginning of October, where you start having less and less light, it makes a significant difference. There's usually about 2 months out of every year that I have to have a daylight light bulb on in the daytime in winter. So yeah, it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
You got to do what works. And keeping those vitamin D3 levels up is a big deal when you're dealing with health issues. So I've learned that over the last 35 years. That's a big deal, and people don't really grasp that, how big of a deal vitamin D3 really is on the body. Matter of fact, I didn't realize. Yeah, Robert's got a picture of it showing it on right
Robert's been
now.
showing us her big D.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Great
got
big
bigger.
butt. Jesus. So, as my cheeks go red and you guys, typical guys, are talking about. God.
What
Anyway,
are we talking about, Nikki?
anyway,
We were just
so
talking about vitamins. I don't know what you
you
were
talking
thinking
about vitamins? Yeah, all right.
Oh, the other
So,
day I got myself some. Where is it? There it is.
Golden seal?
oh yeah, golden seal. Yeah,
Yeah,
What is
golden seal
that?
is a big deal too.
What is it for?
It's a natural antibiotic.
Relieves mild upper respiratory tract congestions. So
See, and I wonder if that would hurt me.
I don't know.
Golden seal is a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
Okay, but like
It's an herbal
you know
antibiotic.
Neosporin?
Yes.
That actually gives me infections.
Mm.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
Yeah. So I'm scared to try anything like that sometimes.
Mm.
Because it does it to Dad too. He's
Oh.
the same way.
Okay.
Well, one of the things that I do is grapefruit seed extract and where is it? Golden seal. Where's the other one? No, I guess that's all I've got right now. Golden seal. Yep, berberine. grapefruit seed extract. There's also bioactive silver hydrosol. Excuse me, that's colloidal silver. It's a version of colloidal silver, but you don't take any of that at the same time as you take the grapefruit seed extract. But yeah, so those are all forms of, and do your own research, all forms of natural antibiotics, I suppose, is what you would call, most people would call them. FDA won't call them that, but anyway. And neither will the pharmaceutical companies, because they can't, these are natural things and you can't make money off of these natural things.
Well, you can't.
So,
you
yeah, I
can
mean,
when
you
the,
can't, yeah, but
when
you get what I'm
the,
saying.
Yeah.
Golden Seal is $83 a bottle for 60 tablets.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I get the tincture.
so it
And
wouldn't
you can
matter.
make your own.
It wouldn't matter if it would do good for me then, because I ain't buying that shit.
Can't
Jesus
afford
Christ.
it. Yeah.
This 1 ounce bottle is about
Yeah.
$18. Now, depending upon who you buy it through, and there's a couple of really good Washington companies. You can get it for $15. But it's, if you take it in combination with, say, astragalus root or fennel seed, because fennel seed is a natural mucus dissolver, great for the sinuses and lungs and ears and all of that, which is one of the reasons why the kids loved it. They came over in winter time and were like, the seeds aren't on there. Yeah, but you've got seeds. You've kept the seed, and I'm like, I'm planting those. But you've got some that we know, and I'm like, oh my god.
The weirdest.
So they'll get a small handful of seeds, and they'll be on their way because they're eating it like it's licorice. It's black
The
licorice.
weirdest things I take are this one.
Insulin.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Insulin.
And it has
Okay.
vitamin D3 in it.
Cinnamon.
And then that one's to counteract the metformin,
Yep.
because I do take metformin.
Mm-hmm.
And metformin blocks vitamin B3 from getting into your body.
Right.
And so that's why most
why I was
people
having
lose feeling in their legs. So
Yep.
it stops that. And then I take this.
Robert.
Right.
Oh yeah, flaxseed.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've lost feeling in my leg.
Hey, well, you might bring it back. You never know.
It's like growing again.
The flaxseed oil is for high blood pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say it's for the heart,
Because it's...
amongst other
that
things.
big ass jar is $18, and the high blood pressure medication they tried to give me is $300 for for a month. So
Yeah.
they can eat a dick.
Well, that's why I keep saying you lot need the PBS, the pharmaceutical benefit scheme, like we have down here. Anything that goes on that list is, I think, $7.60, no matter what it is.
No way.
Like it started out about $6.50 or something. A couple of years back, and then it's gone up 10 cents per year, I think. So yeah.
Wow.
It helps out down here. It's like the stuff I get, the Zig Duo, which is a combination of the metformin and something else. That costs, as I said, only hang on, I got it here. Where is it? One side. Its normal cost is $54.90, but with it being on the other one, it's, as I said, about $7.50.
Rock on.
And that's Australia.
Yeah.
The U.S. would never do that.
Of course
No.
not. They want their money.
Yeah. Like Kayla's sister's pills that she takes are for a medical thing, but like she has to have them.
Right.
Friend,
It's a necessity,
They're
not a
$3,000 per
want.
month.
Bloody hell!
But her insurance covers most of that, but they are still really
That's good.
expensive for her. But
Right.
she found a place that they make the pills right there, like completely.
Right. Yeah.
This is why I don't take my migraine pills. They're $800.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
They're with insurance, with good insurance, they're $125. With bad insurance, it's 2 or 3 something. I don't remember right now.
Like with what I have, I just don't go to the doctor because I can't afford that crap.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus, those
one of the
assholes
things
are always negative. Fuck them.
Yep.
one of the things that I did with my metformin, and I did an extensive amount of research on this, and then talked to a specific doctor, and he's like, "Yeah, try it. Let's see how you do." And in the course of 6 months' time, I got rid of my metformin, and I'm on 2 capsules of Ceylon cinnamon and 2 capsules of berberine.
Yep.
But my thing is that when my hormones kick in, I have to do 3 and 3. So 3 tablets or 3 capsules and 3 capsules, because there's something that the hormones affect the blood sugar in a very specific way. And if I don't do that extra capsule, then I go through hypo or hyperglycemia. It's one of the 2. I don't remember which one right now. But yeah, I start going through some serious shakes. So we keep a real close eye on my doctor and I would keep a real close eye on my my hormone levels, not just because of that, but for a number of reasons. But that way I have a baseline of what I can figure out. And like when I'm not getting enough sleep, there are times where I will take a third. And it makes a difference. It really makes a difference. So.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get on that Ozempic.
No.
Oh no! Please don't do that to yourself. Find something alternative. Look into things like fenugreek. There's a bladder. It's literally called. There's an herb called bladderwhack. Look into fenugreek, bladderwhack. There's a number.
I can't touch it.
Oh.
I'm a stroke victim.
Oh.
That's the reason Ozempic is, like, they're saying it's good for me, is because it'll also make me be able to get rid of the flaxseed oil and the aspirin, because it includes traces of both of those at the same time.
Can you eat ginger? Because that's a blood thinner.
Well, I eat ginger beef. Does that count?
Cole, I'm used to eating I gotta get the tape measure out. Every day I'm usually eating 2 or 3 pieces of ginger that is
thumbnail size.
You know, it's about an inch to an inch and a half a day of raw ginger that I eat. And I'm usually eating anywhere from 1 to 3 cloves of garlic a day with that as well.
Yeah, I won't do that.
I do the raw stuff, but I know people that add it to their, and it flavors their dishes and stuff like that. But I also know folks that are on like cumin, because my mom, I learned a lot when my mom ended up getting really sick, and so like she was on warfarin, which is like Coumadin, and yeah, blood thinners. She couldn't take. She couldn't have anything to do with garlic. Her mom had a what's called a PharmD. It's a medical doctor who is a pharmacist, and thank God Mom had her, because Mom had a hell of a team of doctors. They were all really good doctors, but nobody but the PharmD is the one who caught two medicines that could not be combined. And let me
Right.
tell you, two doctors threw hissy fits like the likes I've not seen before. One of them real specific.
Because they
Um,
knew what they could get out of money.
well,
Uses.
it wasn't about money. That was not a money thing on that
Because
one.
their egos were being tested.
Yeah, that was part of it. But it's also somebody's fucking with their patient, and that
Yes.
was the attitude.
Mhm.
Because neither one of them were happy about it. But the fact that they were like, okay, she can't have this, then let's find something, because it took all three of them. Let's find something that she can have, that we can all agree on, that's not going to do her harm, that doesn't have a black box warrant. God, it took them a while too. But they finally did come across stuff. So I learned an awful lot because of my mom's different group of doctors, but that PharmD, she was phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I mean, she just can't say enough good things about her. Unfortunately, I can't think of what her last name is right now, but she was wonderful. And there were a lot of things that when you've had a stroke or when you've had heart conditions, there's a lot of things that you absolutely cannot eat because they have to put you on certain meds.
Mm-hmm.
It's harsh.
One thing I will say about that Ozempic, and it's my opinion only, just in case somebody tries to sue us, I believe that's what caused my vitreous bleed in my eye, because there was so much pressure in trying to take it up that it caused the eye to fracture.
Rupture.
Rupture, yeah.
Huh.
And the blood started going in there. So yeah, I believe that's what it is, because the same day that I was at the eye exam, eye doctor, that's the bottom of up in wherever they're up in the hospital, there was a segment on TV saying that Ozempic could easily lead to eye problems.
Yeah, so there's a new
Wow.
one here called Wagyu.
Wegovy.
Yeah, and I like Wagyu steak, so I figured that one might be cool. For
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Wegovy.
Sounds
It's
fancy.
slightly different than the other one that you just
But I
mentioned.
think it's also way more expensive. For,
No, that
No?
one is actually well, okay. According to what I remember, that one is less expensive than the first one that you mentioned. But if I remember with what I was told 6-8 months ago, I was told one thing by one doctor and told something a little bit different by another doctor. There's a difference between the two. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it had something to do with one acts differently on hormones than the other one does.
well,
And
Wegovy will not allow me to get off metformin. I will still have to take my metformin.
now that's interesting.
Friend, it is
Yeah,
not for
Wegovy,
diabetics. It is a weight loss
semaglutide.
It
Yeah.
is to reset your
Weight management in adults and adolescents 12 plus with obesity or overweight alongside reduced calorie diet
It's supposed to
and
help
increased
reset
physical
your
activity.
metabolism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Friend,
It mimics the GLP-1
is
hormone to
honestly
curb
what I
appetite
need.
and reduce cravings.
Friend, so plus, because me and Kayla are already planning, we're gonna get a gym membership, and
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a different person with that. I like if we get a gym membership. Number one, we're paying for it. I have to use it. Number two, I will find a TV show that I actually really want to watch, and that is the only time I'm allowed to watch it. Is when I'm
when
at
you're
the gym.
working out.
Yeah. Friend, if I
That's
stop
what I
working
used
out,
to do.
I have to pause it.
Find one that's a 24/7 hour gym. That way you can go anytime you want.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that Planet
to.
Fitness. The only thing I don't like about them is they have a no lug policy, and they consider a lot of things to be lugging. Do you know what I mean by that term?
No.
So you know when you grunt when you're lifting something?
Yeah.
That's lugging.
Okay.
Having a 64-ounce water bottle, that's lugging. It's trying to prove that you're better than other people in the gym is what they're calling it.
Oh.
Friend,
Well, they better not have that cleaner there that can pick up thousands of kgs of weight
right?
and not break a sweat. Yeah, Vladimir, not Vladimir. Antonov, I think his name is. He goes in and is pushing a
Oh, that
35
guy.
pound,
Yes, I know what you're
35
talking about.
pound mop,
Yeah.
and he shames the other lot.
Yeah,
The ones that have big muscles, and
he does the one
there
where he's also
skinny as a rake.
he's at the Iron Man's house, and they're talking about Thor's hammer, and he lifts it and cleans underneath it.
Yep.
So Cole, can you use a body blade? Do you know what a body blade is?
I think I'm thinking of something different, but the one I'm thinking of, I can. I probably wouldn't survive. Fred.
Okay, a body blade is something that oh my God, he was a Mariners. He was a baseball player, pitcher for the Mariners.
Ichiro?
Tall, skinny, Randy. Crap, I can't think of his last name. Anyway, there's two, Martinez and Randy. Anyway, one of them did the body blade, and the other, Martinez, did the eye vision, because the eye doctor that our whole family went to, Martinez is the one who went and saw her, and she helped him with his eyes and pitching and baseball and all this other stuff. Well, Randy, the tall, skinny guy, he had a back or an arm injury, I can't remember which, in the Mariners in the 1990s, and he started selling this, or promoting, I should say, this piece of exercise equipment called the body blade. And I took it into my chiropractor and I said, I want to do this. Well, actually, I took it in not just to the chiropractor. A couple of doctors, actually. I want to do this. I want to use this. And you hold it in the middle, and it literally, and you pump it back and forth at any position, and it literally looks like it's got wings, like but it's a blade. And my chiropractor loved it. Rocky, he was, oh my God, he was like, yeah, this is not bad. He goes, but because you're recovering from doing this, I want you to only, so he would take me and he's like, I want you to do this technique, this one, and don't do anything else for a number of months because you need to build into this. And it was wonderful. So I had to learn, because I didn't have this space and we didn't have the money to go to the gym. I had to put it on the calendar and write myself notes all over the place so that I would be sure that I would do these exercises. Now, after all these years, I haven't used this in a while, but I'm getting back into doing my stretches for my back, things that you can do up against a wall or up against a counter to get some stretches in before you go in and do exercises at a gym. Yeah, who's giving you shit, Robert? Which spirit is telling you a bunch of shit?
Up against the wall and up against...
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Somebody was going to make a smart-ass comment.
I'm not
That's
gonna
why
lie.
I got into Taibao.
I don't stretch.
Taibo, excuse me. You don't stretch.
Friend,
Maybe
my
he needs a
workout is
Taibao.
fairly clean and simple. When I go to a gym, I do 1 hour on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I do half an hour on the stairs. So they have an actual like stair climbing thing.
Yeah.
Friend, I love that goddamn thing. Because it also makes it really hard for me to watch my show, which makes me work out harder. Because if I don't stay at the stop, I can't see the show anymore.
I can't do those because of my knees. I love them, but I can't do them because of my knees.
I can't do them either.
Fucking hell, Robert.
Yes, you can, but it's just called the hopper then.
It's called the IHOP. Yeah.
Right.
Then you wonder what afterwards.
Oh my God, you guys.
But I do half an hour on
Jeez.
that, and then I go back to the treadmill, and I do another hour on the treadmill.
Uh-huh.
So I do 2 hours
Wow.
of running,
Yeah.
and I'll start out at a walk, but then within 5 minutes
Yeah.
I'm running.
Right.
And then the last 10 minutes on the treadmill both times is a sprint.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sprint off of it and go straight to a shower.
Uh-huh.
And the coldest shower I can take.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that right before my car accident,
Uh-huh. Helped you incredibly. Yeah.
in 2 months I lost 150 pounds.
Mm.
So, and then I had got into a car accident, gained it all back. But, friend, it's the car's fault. Friend, we're going to go with that. Friend, so I want to get to that point again.
Well, you'd be pretty good with the third double tap if it comes out. Cardio
friend,
double tap.
well, and that's the thing. Like, now I can start doing it with Kimberly, but I found out I can't run on a street.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but the treadmills at Planet Fitness I can run on. I cannot run on a street. It's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Friend, it makes my hips hurt.
No counterbalance on the foot.
Maybe.
On
I don't know.
on the road.
Do you do elevated on the treadmill? Because that's one of the things that I love.
for part of
Elevated
it.
where the foot, where the foot's, the front of the foot's elevated or the back. Oh, I love those. Because it really gives you an inclined stretch on the calves.
Oh, shit.
And the pads of your feet are the ones that hit instead of the whole foot.
Yes. Yeah.
So I didn't realize,
Yeah,
guys,
they're
it
good.
is 12:07.
Yep, we're over.
We've been yapping away.
So that is it for tonight. Next week, I have no fucking clue. Friend,
Okay.
I'm good at this, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's someone in
We're
the
just
background.
shooting the breeze.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
John
behind you.
just woke up, you know.
Hi, John.
Hello, John.
We're just talking about you.
So, friend, but we will be back next week.
Okay.
And I'll talk to you guys privately, and we'll figure out something to do. Friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Yeah, friend.
Mm-hmm.
The hell do you want?
Brains.
Hey, John.
They said hi. You need
Hello.
Let's stop. Friend. There.
Hello.
Friend.
Good morning, John boy.
How's it going?
There we go. Oh, nope, there.
I may have slept in a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You missed the 2 hours of the show,
Thank
bub.
you to John for giving us our topic for tonight, which he gave no input into.
I had a notebook page on it that I kind of forgot to give you.
Mm.
Kinda.
Not bad.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Are we
ladies and
still in
gentlemen.
there?
Thank you for
Yep,
listening,
yeah.
as always. Don't forget to catch Nikki on Restore Belief with Nikki Jacobs on YouTube. Robert on the Things Network with Paranormal Perth.
Thank you for coming on that other last one.
Fucking A, that was fun. So, and
Characters. They're characters.
Just down to earth, yeah.
don't forget to like and subscribe. With that, have a great week. Don't get too cold for those that are getting snow. Don't get too hot
Yeah.
for those that are getting sun.
And watch out on the roads.
For anyone who's got getting either, well, fuck you. For
Stay safe, everybody.
good
And
night,
have
everybody.
fun.
Yeah,
Get some fun.
absolutely. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Good night. Ba-dum.
Data transfer complete. System malfunction. Please evacuate immediately. Program terminated.
Son of a biscuit eater.